Hello and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of What's in the Box? More Ravnica Allegiance. Well, last episode we opened up our prize packs from the Ravnica Allegiance pre-release, and now it is time to open up our box and see how we do. So with the box, of course, you get your Buy a Box promo. The Buy a Box promo card is this fancy vampire, the Haunt of High Tower, 6 mana, flying, lifelink, 3/3. Whenever he attacks, target player, defending player discards a card. Whenever a card goes into an opponent's graveyard, he gets a +1/+1 counter. So he causes that effect when he attacks and they have to discard. And an EDH, every time something dies in an opponent, you are going to get a ton of +1/+1 counters. So okay there, really expensive. 6 mana in a black deck. I don't know that he is that great. Most of the box toppers are meant to be not that great, except for Nexus of Fate, which was just meant to ruin all of Magic. So that's the box topper. We'll put him up here. We'll pretend we got him. He is a mythic, of course. And we have the box itself. You'll notice I have a little slit here. As you can see, I could not open this. This is just a brand new box. Here we go. Anybody who wants to do fancy stuff with numbers. Basically on the box here, this was just slit so that I could put my Buy a Box promo on there on the way home from the game store. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. See how we do. See what kind of awesomeness we get going on. Oh, the trash bag full of a booster pack covers is getting full. All right, so Ravnica Allegiance. We've seen a lot of the cards already. So I think I might, I don't know how long, if we're going to look at every single card that's in here. I don't know why I'm bothering to put the promo stand up. Ooh, getting the packs out of order. That's what we do around here. So we'll go ahead and start opening these up. Again, the couple things I am personally looking for. Number one, you're always looking for shock lands. That's where your money comes from if you want money out of the box. Number two, I wouldn't mind a Rakdos if I could get one. I wouldn't mind the Death Touch Angel if I could get that. I also, of course, anything with Death Touch, the Pestilent Spirit, anything with Death Touch is always great. That's what we're looking for. There's a lot of good uncommons in the set rares. Let's get going and take a look, shall we? So, first pack. Here we go. Oh, get used to me not being able to open packs properly. Cat, stay away from that trash can. All right, so again, we have seen most of these commons because we've already opened, what, 19 packs of this in the previous video. So we're not gonna really look at these very much. We're just really trying to get to our uncommons. So we have got the Sphinx of New Prav. We've got a Knight of the Last Breath. We've got Tower Defense, and our first rare. Our first rare is a mythic. Our first rare is Prime Speaker Vanifar. She is 2, a green and a blue. Sacrifice another creature. Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the sacrifice creature's converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. This is a birthing pod on a body. Pretty cool. So our first... Oh, there goes the camera. What am I doing? Whoop! Back into position. Our very first pack has a mythic in it. I'll take that any day of the week, especially that one. I mean, birthing pods are expensive. You can get one on a creature. Of course, you know, it's easier to remove a creature than it is to remove an artifact. Tends to be just more creature removal cards. So not as, definitely not as good as the birthing pod. Oh man, my hands, I'm just having trouble grabbing cards today. I don't know why. Oh, it's a target creature. I was looking for I don't know if there's a good black or red enchantment removal spell in this set. We got High Alert. We got Biogenic Upgrade. We got a Tin Street Dodger. And, alrighty, we got a Pestilent Spirit. So we got a mythic, and we got one of the rares that we want to see multiples of in this box. So far I'm excited. I'm feeling really cool about this box. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go through these other commons. 5 minutes for 3 packs in. Probably going to be another, you know, like we've seen before, a half hour or 40-minute video. I know my opening videos tend to be a little bit long, but that's so anyone can see the commons who wants to. Orzhov, Racketeers, Gates Ablaze, Syndicate Guildmage, and the Hero of Precinct 1. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 1/1 human token. Not bad. And of course, if you were to have him out with, say, I don't know, a Mentor of the Meek, you're also getting a chance to draw a card off of every single multicolored spell you cast. The White Weenie deck could come back. The only problem is there are so many sweepers. I mean, there's like 2 or 3 sweepers in this that sweep low toughness creatures. Just in this set alone. Ooh, Death Touch. And of course, right now in Standard, we have so many. We have the Horse. We have the Soot card. Just all kinds of stuff. Gate Colossus. Clear the Stage. Flames of the Rays Boar. And a second Mythic. The Mesmerizing Benthid. When it comes into play, you get 2 blue illusion counters that are 0/2. Whenever this creature blocks a creature, that creature is on tap during its control's next on tap phase. That's what the blue illusion tokens have. And this guy is hexproof as long as you control one of those illusions. Ooh, interesting card. I don't know if it's really powerful or not, but it is interesting. And we got a foil. I don't really... Just put the foil there. I don't really care about foils, personally, unless they're foil rares. I'm not someone who goes to bling out their decks, so the foils mean very little to me. All right, on we go. Let us push forward. More Noxious Grudians, the 3-mana Death Toucher of this set. Gotta have one in every set. All right, we got a Sharkdo Crab. Look at that. He's a shark. He's a crab. He's an octopus. He's a fish octopus crab. Such a great card. Scrabbling Claws. The Gate Breaker Ram. And the Incubation Druid. Get a +1 counter on this, and it becomes a tap to add 3 mana elf. That, I think, is maybe going in my elf deck, Elf Ball. I'm not sure, though. Whoa. I don't know if it'll fit in or not, because I don't really know that it needs that kind of mana ramp later in the game for anything, as far as I know. Now, the Impervious Great Worm deck, oh, it could use mana ramp. Tell you what, everyone wants that Impervious Great Worm to work in a deck, don't you? That thing is great. Oh, all right, and Enraged. Is it Ceratok or Karatok? Can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or less. 4/4. That doesn't seem that great considering what else is in this set. Skateway Spy, a Terramander, and Mirror Match. Not a fan of Mirror Match. It comes in 6 mana for an enchantment that doesn't do anything really until you cast another creature. It's just too slow for Standard. Now, EDH or something like that. It probably is pretty cool, but not really for Standard, unfortunately. Ooh! Plowing through these commons. Just look at all these cards. Alright, an Archway Angel, the Spire Mangler, Carnival and Carnage, and a Bedevil! One of the greatest removals right now that you'll see. 3 mana, destroy a target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Oh yeah. Bedevil, I think, is a great card, and in fact, personally, I think I like it better than Assassin Trophy. Personally. Now there are people going to say I'm completely wrong. Those people are probably correct. But I mean, you don't ramp your opponent. The only thing you really can't get rid of it is a land or an enchantment. And there are plenty of other ways to get rid of those in some colors. So, I mean, the cost is so much better, I think. And you don't ramp. Ramping your opponent is the worst part of Assassin Trophy. Silhana Wayfinder. We have got the Clamor Shaman, Scrambling Claws again, and Zagana, Utopian Speaker. She's a merfolk wizard who gives your creatures trample if they have counters on them. Well, she's also legendary, so she could be your commander if you wanted. All right. Ooh, this pile of commons getting up there. We've got to be getting close to the point where we have seen all the commons. Maybe, I mean, it's a 259 card set, so it's, I mean, it's quite possible. We haven't seen all of the commons, to be honest. All right, High Alert, Trollbred Guardian, Regenesis, and Deputy of Detention. It's a 1/3 Vidalcan Wizard. When Deputy of Detention enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls and all other non-land permanents that player controls with the same name as that permanent until Deputy of Detention leaves the battlefield. Bring this out, name those tokens, get them off the board, and don't worry about the secondary effect of them coming back. Take that, Loxodon deck. That Selesnya deck. It's kind of a cool deck. It's pretty cool. But I mean, cards like that, those tokens just go away. And you never have to worry about them. Ever again. They ain't coming back. I mean, just like most of the crew of the Cloverfield space station, they're gone for good. Alright, rally to battle. We've got a junk troller. Ooh, is that a person's... Those are body parts. Huh. Essence Capture, and the Glass of the Guild pack. Multicolored creatures you control get +1/+1. I've really been looking forward to this because I want a couple of these. I have an idea around a Spirits Afterlife deck, or it could even work with some of the other big multicolored creatures out there. Just +1/+1 and Anthem effect for 2. I mean, that's just great. Most of the Anthem effects are much more expensive than that. Now, the thing you run into is almost all the tokens that are out right now are all monocolored. I mean, you're talking about your Saprolings and vampires and tokens for... What are the other tokens? Sorry, soldiers and knights. All monocolor. But of course, you have got now the Afterlife tokens, which are white and black. So they are multicolor tokens, so you can pump those up. And there are plenty of multicolored cards now. You can play an all multicolored card deck, pretty much. Eyes everywhere. Bullrock Clan Crusher, the Orzhov Enforcer, 2 mana, 1/2 drop, Death Touch with Afterlife. Oh yeah, I like him. And we got Repudiate, Replicate. 13 minutes? Yeah, we're going to be hitting the 45-minute mark probably on this video. We ain't no fancy pants people who can just skip through all the cards. Actually, when we get through this first pack, we might just start zipping through the commons, because I feel like we have seen all of them so far at this point. Between the other video and this one, I think we're getting there. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of the same ones. Gruul Beastmaster. Another Clan Guild, well, the first Clan Guild Mage in this opening. Another Junk Troller, and Mass Manipulation. 4/XX, gain control of XX target creatures and or planeswalkers. I mean, you could steal someone's planeswalker. It is a sorcery. It is super expensive. The stuff you grab doesn't have haste. Tough times. How are we doing here? Yeah, okay. Listen, that last pack right there, that's the last one we're going to slow roll through the commons. After that, we are going to fast them through. Biogenic Upgrade, Wall of Lost Thoughts, another Gatebreaker Ram, and the Benthic Biomancer, a Merfolk Wizard Mutant. And draw a card, and then discard a card whenever you put a counter on him. And a foil Rubble Belt Recluse. Alright, last of the Let's Look at the Commons packs, shall we? Because we have definitely, at this point, seen a lot of commons. I feel like we've seen a lot of commons. There are plenty of places you can go look and see the commons. You're here to see what we open and the real slots. None of this nonsense down here. Low-grade trash. We have got, oh, these piles. My piles. Gate Colossus. Clear the stage. Another Terramander. And the Lumbering Battlement. 5 mana. Put him out. All your creatures up on top of him. And then he gets +2/+2 for each one. When he dies, all your creatures back out on the field. Alright, let's get the stack of commons out of the way. Shore these piles up a bit. And here we go. So what we're going to do to fast track through some of these cards, we're going to do this in case somebody wants to see a card name. It's just a little bit faster. And see what's in our pack. All right, Hackrobat, Code of Constraint, Incubation, Incongruity, and Immolation Shaman. Yeah, we're at 60 minutes. Speed this up a little bit. We got to compete with the rest of the internet. People don't always want to wait, so we'll go a little bit faster. So again, show you the card names there. Slow it down a bit. There we go. Angelic Exaltation, Depose Deploy, Fireblade Artist, and a Tome of the Guild Pact. The super expensive draw a card whenever you cast a multicolor spell. At 5 cost, not worth it, unfortunately. Maybe if you're ramping, but other than that, I don't see how it possibly could be. Clear the stage. Rakdos Firewheeler. Another Clan Guildmage. Get to say that for real this time. And Kaya's Wrath, the 4-mana board wipe. Oh, yeah, all day long we'll take that one. That is a great, great card, in my opinion. Cat, don't even try it. He's getting a little too interested. Alright, oh, may have shown things off we didn't want to. Ministrant of Obligation, the Pitiless Pontiff, Collision Colossus, and our first Shockland Stopping Ground, the Gruul Shockland. Put that up here. Kind of. Oh, we got our foil rare. Another Glass of the Guild Pact. That is actually awesome. So we got 2 of those now. Oh, could we maybe get a full set out of one box, do you think? Do you think that could possibly happen? I don't know. Who knows? I don't. Do you? You probably don't know. Nobody knows. Well, the Shadow knows. I mean, we know that. And if you don't know who the Shadow is, you need to get you some old-time radio to listen to. All right, Screaming Shield, Windstorm Drake, Dovin's Acuity, and another Kaya's Wrath. Oh, yeah. Well, that's pretty awesome. So 2 Kaya's Wrath, 2 Glass of the Guild Pact. I am down with that. Cat, what are you doing back there? You need to not be back there. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, off stage, did he just wave the cat away from where it wasn't supposed to be, or did he do something naughty and seed the packs? Well, he just moved the cat away. I mean, let's be honest. Have I ever seemed like the kind of person who would put that kind of thought into things? Bankrupt in Blood, Azoria Skyguard, a resolute watchdog, and of course, the Guardian Project. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. Well, that is an EDH card if I've ever seen one. I mean, come on. Every single creature you play is going to have its own name. Well, except for some very specific decks. That will not be the case. But most of the time, that's how it's going to go down. All right. Here we go. Getting almost halfway through the box, and we only have 2 mythics. Getting kind of worried about the mythics. Gateway Sneak. Ah, the Zertog Goblin. Gotta love the Zertog Goblin. Sky Tether, and you know, you start talking about the mythics and they show up. They show up to say hello. We got a Domri, the Chaos Bringer. He is the Gruul Planeswalker. +1. Add a red or green mana. If you spend that on a creature, it gets Riot. Even if it has Riot, it gets Riot again. Look at the top for -3. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You can reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. And his -8, his ultimate. You get an emblem that at the beginning of each end step, create a 4/4 red and green beast creature token with trample. Sorry, that's out of view. I was looking at the photo and reading it. Oh yeah, so we got a Domri. We got the Doms. He's here to say hello. We're probably gonna have to do some little bit of stacking here because we have these shock lands. We're hoping for more shockies. Man, even when I'm trying to go fast, I am not going fast at all. I am so sorry, internet. I am so... Oh, focus in camera. Oh, come on. Woo! There we go. Another Gruul Beastmaster. Galloping Lizrog. The Cry of the Carnarium. And the Priest of Forgotten Gods. She's a priest. The gods are forgotten. But Domri is not. 3 mythics so far out of this box. Not bad. I feel okay about 3 mythics. Gotta say. Especially, everyone likes a Domri. Is this faster when I do it this way? Or is it faster when I do it this way? Oh, it's definitely faster when we do it this way. There is no comparison at all. Gateway Sneak. Swirling Torrent. The Syndicate Guild Mage. And a Skargan Hellkite. Second one. Oh, yeah. Skargan Hellkite. It's got Riot. It's got Flying. And for 4 mana, if it's got a +1/+1 counter, you can do 2 damage divided among 2 targets, however you wish. Put that up here among our mythics. Feeling good. We are at 4 mythics in this box, which is always great. Got a Domri. Got a Skargan. You could use Domri on the Skargan. Give it a second trigger for Riot. Give it more pluses, or make up for the fact that you've used one of its Riot triggers to give it the +1 counter, so you can use its ability. Oh yeah. There's the Zertog Goblin. There's a Vindictive Vampire. And we got Drill Bit. And we got another Planeswalker. Okay. So here we have Kaya, the Orzhov Usurper. I can say words. I'm a smart person. Her +1, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. You gain 2 life if at least 1 creature card was exiled this way. -1, exile target non-land permanent with converted mana cost of 1 or less. -5, she deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and you gain that much life. She's the 3 mana, 3 loyalty. I'm not sure how to use her in standard to be effective. I mean, she could be, in modern, she'd be great. EDH, there's always going to be stuff in graveyards to get rid of. But I don't know. I mean, 2 life, so if she sits on the board, and if you are removing creatures every turn, you're gaining 2 life every turn. I mean, that's not bad. And she only needs 3 turns to hit her ultimate. So, I don't know. Maybe she's not terrible. We'll see. Maybe some kind of life gain deck or exile deck. Got a foil 10th District veteran. Ooh. Maybe something there she could be good for, but I just don't know how to use her. And I think a lot of people are not sure either, because talk around the store was how she was terrible. But we'll see. Maybe there's some kind of weird thing that happens where she becomes super playable. Oh, we skipped a card. So far, Common's not bad. Again, Commons are great for draft. Ooh, the Sunder Shaman. Gotta love Sunder Shaman. If he hits somebody, he destroys artifacts and enchantments. He's pretty great. Macabre Mockery, Sentinel's Mark, and the Sphinx of Foresight. Ooh, and a foil Carnival Carnage. Not bad. I'm just picking from whatever pile I want. There's no rhyme nor reason to this whatsoever. Whatsoever. You should all know that by now. The trick is not to plan out your day. Just let it happen. Be one with the universe. No, this is all garbage. Plan your day, folks. Show up to work on time. These are the rules of life. Sphinx of New Pra. A Sphinx of the Guild. Oh, we saw something there. Macabre Mockery and Nikia of the Old Ways. 5 mana, put them out. All your lands give you double mana, basically. But you can't cast non-creature spells. It's a two-sided sword, double-sided blade. It's a trade-off. You got to be careful. Of course, you could just run all creatures and him, which solves the problem of what happens if you have non-creature spells in your hand. Well, if you just never have non-creature spells, that would take care of itself now, don't it? Don't it? Just like the Galloping Lizrog. Look at him, he can handle himself. You don't need no help. He's got this. Screaming Shield, Smelt Ward Ignis, Warden. Either put something back on a deck or make a 4/4 white and blue Sphinx creature. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, come on. Come on, cards. There we go. Getting tired here at the end. Woo! That's not the way those go. That's the way those go. Do these have anything on the packs? No, there's no codes yet. I mean, they have the codes inside the boxes for the Planeswalker decks, but no codes in the packs yet. Still waiting for that to happen. Hey, Daggercaster, Mini Chain Whirler, Frilled Mystic. Oh, come on. Frilled Mystic, Rumbling Ruin, and second Shockland, the Godless Shrine, the black and white Shockland. There we go. There we go. So this is a pile of tokens. I hope you don't mind that that's off screen. No one cares about the tokens, I would hope. I would hope. If you do care about the tokens, that's okay. I mean, I'm not going to judge you. Tokens have their place. You need tokens. Or you can draw your own, which is always awesome. Whoa! Giving away the secrets. All right, we got a Rhythm of the Wild. It's Rhythm of the Wild. It's a great card. It gives a riot to all your creatures, and they can't be countered. And you can make a Hasty Gulta. We got a Knight of the Last Breath. We got a Tower Defense, and we got Judith, the Scourge Diva. Give +1/+0 to all your creatures. Whenever a non-token creature control dies, Judith deals 1 damage to any target at all. Think about that. You get her out. You get out the Death Touch Elf. I'm Death Touch. That's all that matters. That's all we need to talk about. What do we got here? We got a couple blue cards, a couple Gruul cards. We got a shiny card. Oh, it's the first Mortify that I've drawn. Try target creature or enchantment in white-black. Blood Mist Infiltrator. Code of Constraint. And Cinder Vines. I mean, there's your green-red enchantment removal right there. Way to keep your Izzets and other decks in line. If I do say so myself. Ooh, focus in camera. We're getting near the end. Getting near the end of this amazing box. All right. Frilled Mystic. Spirit of the Spires. Spire Mangler. And a Tithe Taker. Makes it harder for other people to do things on your turn. Oh, we're getting down near the end. 30 minutes? Look, it's going to come in under 40 minutes probably. It's going to be great. Speeding up these last couple cards for y'all. Seems to be working. All right, we got Consecrate Consume. I'm going to look at this card. Exile target card from a graveyard. Don't care. Target player sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. You gain life equal to its power. There are better ways to do that. Well, I mean, 4 mana is not bad for that effect. It's usually 3 mana to force them to sacrifice at this point in Standard. Forbidding Spirit, Rumbling Ruin, and, oh, 6/6 something there. Unbreakable Formation. Make things indestructible. Oh, and it's the Scuttlegator. He can scuttle away, and for a ton of mana, he can become something that matters. All right, last 4 decks. Let's get rolling through these. Oh, yeah. All right. And again, Wizards, please just make all of your packs the same way as Modern Masters. They are so nice to open. Acrobat, Combined Guildmage, Wilderness Reclamation, and another Judith, the Scourge Diva. I like it. All right. 2 left after this pack. Getting down to it, folks. Getting down to it. Can you believe it? We are almost at the end of this box already. All right. Trollbred Guardian. Basilica Bellhaunt. Cult Guildmage. First one of those we've gotten. And Plaza of Harmony. The rare land that is not a shock land. Not many shock lands in this box. Not many shock lands at all. In fact, I haven't pulled many shock lands overall for most of my boxes in either Guilds of Ravnica or Allegiance now. Rakdos Firewheeler, another Dagger Caster, a Sentinel's Mark, and, well, speaking of shock lands, we got a shock land. The Black-Red shock land, the Blood Crypt. Ooh, and a second foil rare. Warrant and Warden. That's cool. Can't complain about getting them foil rares at all. Last pack, what are we going to get? Is it going to be the greatest pack ever, do you think? Do you think this is going to make all of our hopes and dreams come true, folks? Let's slow it down. Let's slow this down. Let's enjoy this final pack. Let's see what we get. Skewer the Critics. Lightning Bolt. Let's see what happens. What we can find inside of this pack of joy, shall we? We have a Gyre Engineer. We have a Vindictive Vampire. We have a Sphinx of the Guild pack, and our final rare is an Absorb. Counter target spell. You gain 3 life. Wah wah. Was hoping for one more mythic, but we didn't quite do it. We did get 5 mythics. We got 3 shock lands. It gives us one of every planeswalker in my collection now. I'm going to go buy some more. We got the extra Skargan Hellkite. I liked this box. It went pretty well, folks. Well, that's where we'll wrap up since that is the end of the cards. I'm going to want to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.